Hi everyone, it's Polm back here with more Quartet. Um, I know I said I was going to get a bunch of money and do what I can, but well, I'll grab a couple more. I was able to get some. I was able to get some more tomes and found some Midas gloves and stuff, and I'll show you guys all that. But I figure I'll take a break from the money grind and we can do some more side quests. All right, just gotta hit them. Come on. There we go. 70,000, pal. I managed to pick up this item called the Midas Glove. Doubles the battle gain in battle. I'll show you where I got that here. It's kind of roaming around just seeing, if there's any kind of goodies to buy somewhere, and I found this little town over here, which we were at before, but I just missed it. Alright. So I got these Midas gloves for only 125,000 from this guy. And then I also got these items, which is the buffet plate, where it gains a buffet of permanent buffs. So if we talk to him, I got 4 of the permanent buffs, so as you can tell, I had at 1.2 million. I think I've gotten a whole bunch of money actually, but that's that. We can go ahead and talk to the rest of the people in here. How's Hunting for Arcana going? How many players are left? Seems like you beat 5 out of 7 Arcana holders. I got 2 more left. I've been tasked with finding lost artifacts. What would you like to hear? Durnadol. I think I have the Dragon Breaker, but let's find out the Durnadol. A magic sword. The heirloom of the Ron family was lost in a Corsan war. The scion of the Ron family, a captain, disappeared after an ambush near an ancient monastery southeast of Mount Niabros. Okay. I think I have the Dragon Breaker. What's the Yamamata? There's an Auslan legend that tells of swordsmen from beyond the world's rim. It's relevant to me because of his sword. He traveled along the coast, winning duel after duel, until he was disarmed by a monk wielding only a quarterstaff. He was traveling northwest towards Surin. At the time he disappeared from records. Yeah, because if I go to these here, let's see here. The Dragon Breaker I do have, but I don't have the other ones. So I would like to try to find these, so this is something I'm going to try to do. The Lost Durnadol and the Yamato. Talk to this guy. I've been researching lots of magical creatures. What would you like to know? Oh, where did the duck dog thing go? Seems like it's taken a liking to truffles. I'd try a warm, humid swamp or marsh. Okay, so we'll try that one. Shimara Shrine. There's a legend of Lost Shinari Shrine in the far northeast. It was said that the Shinari used it to transform people into magical creatures. I can't imagine why. Dare say it isn't in this world. Ships have sailed past there and seen no sign. I wonder if that's not Bobby then. Dragons? Okay, I know about the dragons. Yeah, so far northeast. I already killed Bobby, but Bobby was in this world. Interesting. Oh, nothing. Alright, let's see here. What's this guy do? I got out of Lenora just in time, but this is a nice little spot to offer my services. So what can I do for you? Nothing. I already have a bunch of quests I can do for my fellow compadres. So let's see here, Duck Dog. Let's go find this Duck Dog and see if we can't hunt it down. So it started in Ben's world. And then it went to Cordelia's. I don't know of any swamp in Nikolai's, but I know there's a swamp in Alexandra's world. That's where I farmed levels. Right down here. Here it is. Let's see if the duck dog's in here. Oh. I've tried every button for strafing and I can't seem to get it, so that's fine. I'm on controller. It is what it is. Ah, I thought I saw him there. Oh. How much health does he have? Let's do some clairvoyance on him, see what it says. Duck dog. Oh. Oh, okay then. Yay. Well, that was anticlimactic. Magical sausage. Quark, quark. That was odd. I suppose it's over? Oh, okay. I'm thinking it's Ben's. He has all the food stuff. I never sausage a thing. Improves Ben's healing capability. Okay, well I don't use Ben as a healer, so I guess I'll never actually use that, but alrighty. Well, that was Duck Dog. Hour of Need. We are in, oh no, we're in Alexander's world. So, Cordelia, Nikolai, and stuff. Talk to your allies, discover optional quests. So I think I need to maybe head back to Cordelia's world to help finish that. Or, you know what? Oh, wrong button. Okay. Let's go, yeah, let's go back to Cordelia's world and deal with the quests that it requires, or talked about. Just make sure I'm right here. Hour of Need. Head to Lina, whatever. To see who may need help. Okay, so I just gotta talk to a bunch of people. Oh. Alright. What about you? So I've talked to a lot of these guys already. Oh, yeah, let's play. I don't know if I played this guy or not yet, but let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Yeah, I did play him. I think I got the ruby ring from him, if I recall. Alright, let's talk to her. Oh, you're amazing. Is what Cordelia said true about how they govern magic in your country? Oh, okay. Maybe there's more in the university. Oh, here we go. What's going on here? Have you seen all these flyers? Flyers? Some maniac has been plastering these all over town. Put one on the door of my shop before the sun even came up. I ripped it off, and not even an hour later, another one was tacked on, the same as before. What are they about? A lost cat, of all things. That's how you know it's some posh fop with no real concern in life. Whoever it is, they stuffed one of the flyers in my handbag while I wasn't looking. The nerve. May I see it? The paper is magic. Earth magic. I can feel it from here. I was rather certain that earth magic was extinct in humans, except for you. The flyer says lost cat, rewarded found, answer to the name Whiskers. Identifiable by his mixture of gravity and swagger. Oh, sounds like a fine dapper gentleman. Catman, whatever. Not a very useful description. It's a line from a poem, an old famous one. It was written by a poet, Josiah Wigram, under the pen name Jessicus. My mother used to read it to me. Why is that important? Everything about the flyer, the paper, the ink, the typeface, is exactly like the book she used to read from. There's something more going on here, something strange. The flyer says to inquire at the Wigram house in Lenore, or Loren. That's just southeast across the channel. It would be a quick stop in their ship. If we absolutely must. Ah. Now I can go into that fancy rich people's house. Overshot. Is this the Wigram house? Depends who you ask. Inspector Thompson, we got another arrival, a whole bunch of them. Party guests are still arriving. Must be nice to be so rich that you don't have to be punctual. What's your name? Dr. Jerome Renault. You're not on the guest list. Where have I heard your name before? I think you were the doctor who fought in the battle at the Capitol, aren't you? The one in the newspaper? Is he really? You know, might be exactly what we need. Oh. Can you come up to the second floor bedrooms? Why would I do that? What's going on here? You see, Doctor, there's been a murder. Oh. A murder? Ooh, I like this. I like the music. Rich people house. What can I relieve them of? Nothing. Okay. Should go up and see the inspector first. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. Oh. Yes. Free luck tome, HP tome. Thank you for humoring me, Doctor. If you don't mind, have a look under the blankets there. A bloodstain? Yes. Yeah, you're a doctor. What do you see? It's large. The patient, no, the victim lost a lot of blood. Most of it dried around the same time, so it was rapid. What else? There's no sign of thrashing or splattering. So the victim was taken by surprise? An overwhelming attack? I'm not an inspector. It could have been a sudden illness. But if that were true, we'd know where the victim is. There's no sign of her anywhere in the house. Who is this person? There's a young woman staying here. Emily Hart is her name. The maid said she came in the room this morning and found Miss Hart gone. There was only the bloodstain. That's what she called us for. And that's just about the only thing I've been able to get out of anyone. This house is full of rich twits who are here to attend some lavish party. They've all gone silent. They think they can just wait me out and keep their noses clean of this business. That's where you come in, Dr. Renault. I'm afraid I don't follow. They don't know that Miss Hart was murdered. In fact, neither do I. There's no body, but the maid let slip to the whole house about the bloodstain. The guests won't talk to an inspector until their lawyers and powerful friends get here. But they might talk to a famous doctor who's just trying to save Miss Hart's life, if she is alive. I don't suppose that one of the guests is Josiah Wigram. There's a few people from the Wigram family here. Didn't see Josiah, though. Document Sergeant Carneau, back on the first floor. He'll tell you what we already know. I'll be on the lookout for more physical evidence. From Travelogue. We came across it on our journey. Only I made it back. To this day, I couldn't describe what it was. You find what appears to be a children's book? The book tells the story of a young octopus who dreams of being the captain of his own ship. Ah, and you are? I'm Dr. Jerome Renault, looking into what happened to Miss Hart. Lovely young woman. I only just met her. Who are you? George Slopemouth. Never heard that name before. Yes, my grandfather was a famous author. Okay. You're here for the ball? Indeed. In addition to her other charms, Miss Julia stands to inherit this house and its associated properties, much to our aunt's chagrin. It's a match that would solve many problems for me, but to be honest, she's a bit too young. You need Julia's money? It's alluring, certainly. The third generation Slopemouths are not quite as well heeled as you'd expect. Grandfather's estate was sizable, but he had 10 children. Being the second son of the sixth daughter means I get little more than a good name and a good education. The manual of it reads, all fighting styles are the same. There's a limited number of ways for one human to hurt another. The only difference is how you train. Yes. Come on. Hello, did you need something? I'm Dr. Jerome. I'm trying to find out what happened to Miss Hart. I'm afraid she might be hurt. Who are you? I'm Nivelle Wigram. You related to Josiah Wigram? That's my grandfather. I haven't seen him in a while. It's a shame that we were always fond of each other. Did you meet Miss Hart? I saw her briefly in passing. I only arrived a day and a half ago from my cousin's ball. Nothing else, thank you. She was the kindest person I knew, far kinder than I, but I didn't hear of her death until well after she passed on. They never told me how it happened. I'm sorry for not being there when you needed me. Rest in peace, Christina. I won't forget you. I'm sorry, but who are you? I'm Dr. Jerome Renault. I'm trying to find out what happened to Miss Hart so I can help her. The same Dr. Renault from the papers? Oh, I see it now. It is him. Who are you? I'm Annabelle Verne. This is my husband, Fabian. I'm sure you've met my mother, Catherine. Did either of you meet Miss Hart? Sorry I'm passing. We only arrived yesterday. Traveling has been terribly slow since the disaster. Not really sure why Mother has her here when there are still more guests to come, especially in that corner room. Okay. May I help you, sir? I'm Dr. Jerome. Trying to find out as much as I can about the missing woman so that I can help her. Very good, sir. I'm not certain what aid I can provide. Who are you? I am the butler of the house. I have served the Wigram family for many years. Do you know where Josiah Wigram is? I know he isn't here. That's all. Thank you. These blue bloods can cool their heels all day for all I care. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I help you? I didn't know we had another guest. No, don't worry. I'm Dr. Renault. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Miss Hart. I don't think Lady Catherine would like it if I'm not interested in police matters. She may just be hurt and I can help her. Alright. When and how did Miss Hart arrive? She arrived about a month ago, alone. Okay. Everyone's staying exactly where they are until we're done with the questions. Oh, who's this? Are you the lawyer? No, I'm Dr. Renault, and you are? Warren Wigram. Pleased to meet you. Are you related to Josiah Wigram? Of course, I'm his eldest grandchild. You intellectual types are always asking about him. He never comes out in public anymore. He was an infamous curmudgeon before his wits started to go. It's gotten no better since then. Where is Josiah? Oh, I have not the slightest idea. Positively ancient, so he's accumulated quite a few houses here and in the capital. He could be in any one of them. My father, Alfred, would know better. Did you see Miss Hart? Who? You didn't meet her? The woman in the back bedroom upstairs? Oh, yes, I may have run into her. Women like that don't usually enjoy my attentions for very long. Women like what? Women who have, I don't know, made their own way in the world. I'm not quite ambitious enough for them. Okay. We have a visitor. Hello, I'm Dr. Renault. I recognize you straight away, though the picture they had of you in the paper seems now like it's a bit more out of date. I hate to imagine which one they used. I'm Armand Mallory. This is my mother, Henrietta. Did you speak with Miss Hart? Oh, no, we didn't get a chance to see her. She dined with the other guests 2 nights ago. That's all, thanks. Interesting. Just looking out the window thinking. Oh, that's downstairs. The book begins with an epigram. Never underestimate the ferocity of a goose. One-eyed Dan. How'd you get that one eye, Dan? Oh, hello. I don't think we've met. Hello, I'm Dr. Renault. You must be Julia. Yes, pleased to meet you. Did you meet Miss Hart? Only once at dinner. I read just a few days ago, and Miss Hart is a bit of what's the recluse? That's it. You're supposed to talk to my Uncle Alfred about all that. He's a doctor. I just want to get on with my debut. Some of the guests have come from very far away. Nothing else, thank you. Catherine was gracious enough to let us hold the ball here. After our house in the capital was leveled. It's a shame that it had to be interrupted by this. You do think the police will be done by this evening, don't you? I'm kind of getting Clue vibes right now. Like you got Mr. Green right there. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a little too much fun. I don't know. Everyone's saying exactly where they're. Okay, yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Are you the lawyer? No, I'm Dr. Renault. I've heard that one of your guests was hurt, and I'm trying to help her. Ah, well, I'm glad someone isn't jumping to conclusions. I'd really like to get this matter resolved. What can you tell me about Miss Hart? To be honest, I don't know that much about her. My brother, Alfred, asked me to give her a room. She'd had a fit of exhaustion and needed a place to regain her strength. Exhaustion? Did she have any other symptoms? Like I said, I saw her very little. My brother, who is a doctor, like you, was the one overseeing her care. He lives a short way down the Woodland Road. If you can't convince the police to let me out of this room, I can show you the way. But you'll most certainly get lost without a guide. Please do not let everyone leave the house right now. The dedication to the book reads, "May all your adventures end in success." An old paperback by the famous Dr. Slowmouth. Nothing to lose but my life. And I got that for free. Oh. Oh, okay, that's downstairs. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Renault. I'm trying to find out what happened to Miss Hart. I'm William McMaster, and this is my wife, Linda, and my son, Harry. Pleased to meet you. When did you arrive? 3 days ago. It's quite a trip from our house in the Highlands. We were supposed to be staying for 2 weeks. William went to school with Alfred ages ago. Did any of you meet Miss Hart? Briefly at dinner. 2 nights ago? Did you notice anything that she was ill or distressed? Oh no, she seemed in high spirits. She wasn't expected at dinner, and the cook had to make her a plate at the last minute. Harry, was it? Harry, was it? Was there something you'd like to add? A woman's life might be at stake. I might as well. Harold, it's her privacy. You heard him. What if she's hurt? He needs to know. There's no Emily Hart. She's actually Evelyn Harcourt, traveling incognito. I'm not familiar with the name. She's a famous singer in comic operas. They're all the rage in the capital these days, or they were before everything happened. I didn't recognize her at first. I've heard the name, but I've never seen her perform. Neither have I. I've just seen her picture in the papers. Someone else here was telling me about how they saw saw hers at dinner. I forgot who it was. Oh wait. Something was the matter with her. We were having a perfectly nice conversation with her when she suddenly had to depart. She wouldn't say why, but she looked a bit queasy. Okay. Was it him? Did you know Miss Hart was Evelyn Harcourt? I did. You'd never forget her. You met before? You might say that. Let's see. Neither name means anything to me. Do you know she was Evelyn Harcourt? Oh, did she have any visitors to her room recently? Did you hear someone in there with her? I heard a man's voice, but it was low and hard to make out. I don't know who it was. I figured she was somebody famous, but I never heard of her. Is there anything unusual about her? She was very particular. Plenty of upper class types are like that, but she was, I don't know, different. There were all kinds of smells that she got upset about, and, well, this is rather personal. I'm a doctor. I can assure you that I've heard it all before. Yes, well, she needed to use the loo all the time. You guys dined with her. Oh, so it was true. I heard something about it, but I didn't believe it. Well, then, it's a shame we missed her, unless she's coming back. I can hardly believe something bad would have happened to her. She's so famous. She didn't come down to dinner last night, canceled at the last minute. We saw her on stage just before the Capitol disaster. She's quite the performer. Would have loved to meet her, especially in such an intimate setting. You and every other young man in the kingdom. Do you know, let me see. I'm not even sure which room she's in. Do you know of her condition? I'd hate to speculate. She's famous for her voice, not just her looks. But when we saw her perform, she was rather winded by the third act. Okay. Do you know she was Evelyn Harcourt? Was she really? But Evelyn's supposed to be some famous beauty, isn't she? Miss Hart was all puffy and red-faced and wore frumpy clothes. And I heard she uses magic to improve her looks, so maybe it's all a great big trick. Julia? What? I would do it too if I could. Did anyone visit her room? Not us. We're staying out at the cottage, not in the main house. Last thing we need is an entourage. It hardly makes a difference to me. I was only letting her stay here on account of my brother. You really must let me take you to him. He's at the center of all this business. I would hope nobody did. I don't need scandalous things happening here. Do you know any differently? If it was anyone, it might have been my brother. He was attending her for her condition. Are we quite sure I can't take you to him? She's real adamant about me going to her brother. Did either of you, did you know she was that? I thought she might be when I saw her, but I tried to avoid thinking about it. It would make things even worse. Why would Evelyn's presence make things worse? Uncle Alfred's son, Warren and Neville, they were both rumored to have had affairs with her. Even Evelyn Harcourt is almost as famous for her choice of companions as she is for what she does on stage. What's strange about the corner room? They've always kept that room empty, except for when they have secret guests. We weren't even allowed to play in there as children. Should Uncle Alfred bring her? That makes no sense. Uncle Alfred has plenty of room in his own house. Mother must have some ulterior motive. Catherine always finds ways of wrapping herself up in intriguing ideas. You know who visited her room last night? Oh no. This is turning to a classic Wigram family fiasco. No, I don't know who visited her. On second thought, it is a little odd that she's in the corner room at all. Mother tends to keep people out of there, even when we have extra company. She's probably not going to give me an honest explanation. Oh, certainly not. But you might get the information out of Stokes, the butler. At the very least, he won't spin on some grand fabule about it. You know something unusual? That might give some indication of her health. She was moving rather slowly, and the glamour she had about her was elaborate. She had an illusion spell on her person? Yes. I have a fair amount of magical training myself. I'm not unusual for someone to wear a glamour in public. But to wear such a powerful one in and about the house, it's odd. She might have been trying to hide something. An injury? Weight gain? We've got a lot of information. I should talk to Sergeant Canoe. I probably should, but I'm gonna talk to him. Did you visit Evelyn's room last night? Why would I do that? It's rumored that you two were romantically entangled. The rumors also put quite a few other men in her company, but I wouldn't insult her by lending credence to any of that. I notice you haven't denied it. You must know I was in the library with George Slopemouth until very late. He and I had a lot to catch up on. We don't have all the information though, Jerome. Were you with Neville last night? Oh yes, we went to university together. Had quite a bit to catch up on, and a rather fine bottle of brandy to keep us going. On account of that, we were both rather late coming down to breakfast this morning. No, I tend to be introduced to women of a different class. Okay, so his story checks out. I've told you had an affair with Evelyn? The list of Evelyn's romantic liaisons. Well, suffice to say, it isn't short. At any rate, our connection didn't last very long, at all. Did you visit her room last night? Ha! She wouldn't have opened the door for me. Ask anyone who knew her. Do you notice anything odd about Evelyn? About Miss Hart? It wouldn't be for me to say. A woman's life is at stake. She took a rather long time to dress, but would not let us send up anyone to help her. She did likewise in the bath. Do you know Neville and Warren's affair? It is not my business to pry into private lives of the Wigram family. I did not. I was asleep, and nobody asked for an upstairs key or where to find her. I have already questioned the rest of the house staff, and it seemed that only Lislet heard the encounter. Why was Evelyn in the corner room? We have a full house at this moment, but Evelyn arrived long before everyone else. The business of running a house is just that, a business. These things are planned weeks and months in advance. Did she have any visitors to her room? I did hear someone in there with her. I heard a man's voice, but it was okay. I got one more group of people I want to chat with. I'm not sure which room she was even in. Do you know about Evelyn's condition? I hate to speculate. Oh, okay. Sorry I did this. That's all, thanks. Yes, we'll go now. Where is the inspector? Is this him? Dr. Renault, is it? We've separated the guests as best we can so they can't share information or change their stories. So I haven't heard who these people are or why they're all here. There was a party? Yes, for the young lady, Miss Julia Bowden. She's here with her father, Mr. Rupert Bowden. But the host of the party is actually Julia's aunt, Lady Catherine Larnett. This is her house, or her family's house. I don't understand the rich. Most of the rest are guests. I'm happy to tell you about them. Whenever you learn something new, come back and tell me. I'll write it down so that you and Inspector Thomas can review it later. Alright, let me write all this down. You know, Doc, I'm a professional, but I do have a wife and 3 little ones. Julia said the missing woman looked fluffed and puffy. Miss Mallory said she got easily winded. Amble told us that Evelyn was using an elaborate magic glamour, even indoors. Stokes said she took a long time to get ready, but never wanted anyone to come to help her. And Lisette said Evelyn always had to use the loo. You don't have to be a doctor to know what's going on there. Evelyn Hickory was pregnant and hiding it. There's no way that Lady Catherine will ever tell me the truth. But Stokes and Lisette must have been given extra instructions for care of Evelyn that might reveal something. Did you have special preparation for her? It's really relevant to your investigation. It is. She was pregnant, and neither Lady Catherine or her brother must have known it. If it was a high-risk pregnancy, there might have been special preparations. Lady Catherine only asked that I unlock the antique armoire in that room. What about the special request? Mr. Stokes gave me the key to the old armoire, which is usually locked. It's strange because Miss Hart didn't bring that many clothes. Got on notes so far? What do you want to know about? Nobody. Ah, there you are. In the report, I've seen Carnot furiously working through his notes. Several things. Firstly, Miss Hart was in fact Evelyn Harcourt, the famous singer. Secondly, it's likely that she was here because she was or is pregnant. Thirdly, both the Wigram sons have had affairs with her, but it's hardly certain the child is either of theirs. In fact, I believe that Lady Catherine has some ulterior motive for bringing Evelyn here. Some part of Lady Catherine's intrigue revolves around this room in particular. I hate cases involving these country lordlings. It's time I had to go chat with Lady Catherine myself. See if you can find anything in the room that I might have missed. There's definitely some kind of magic over this armoire. Would hardly be the first piece of enchanted furniture in an old country house, but I do not detect any magic. Really? It's right there. It's earth magic. It's really hard to get a grip on it. Though it's like there's a slippery layer on top of that spell. Could it be a keyed spell? Try connecting to it together with me. Strange that there would be earth magic spell here at all. Nevertheless, it is unlocked, so we activate it. This is a tad suspicious. Let's see what a detection spell can show us. Okay. Perfect. Oh, shoot. Okay, then. I don't think this is the same mansion. I think a little coffee break. Back. Where is everyone? Ooh. The downstairs I can't get to there. Yes. get all of this stuff. Who are you? Why are you in my house? I'm Dr. Jerome. You must be Lady Catherine's brother, Alfred. How did you get in here? Where's Catherine? Lady Catherine isn't here. As far as I'm aware, don't lie to me. There's no way you can make it here unless she brought... Ah. Suppose it was bound to happen eventually. Meant what precisely? We're in my world, aren't we? The world with no magic. You must be that group from the battle in the capital. You've crossed between worlds before. But why are you in my house? We're here on behalf of the police. What happened to Evelyn? She had several plactural abrasions, which almost induced premature labor. My colleague and I were able to heal them until this last one. The child and mother are healthy, I'm happy to say. Were you in Evelyn's room last night? Yes, I had come to check on her. It was clear we had no choice except to deliver the baby. How does the portal in the armor work? I don't really understand how it works, to be honest. My father made it, and he's always had secrets. I only have the key spell. Your father is Josiah? Is he here? No, Josiah has been ill. He's on medical sojourn, and I'm not sure when he'll be back. Was Evelyn trying to blackmail you over the child? She did threaten me, yes, but my consanguinity spell showed that the child is not a Wigram. Why are you keeping her here in that case? Swore an oath as a doctor to do no harm. Not that I would need an oath to provide basic care for a newborn. At any rate, came to sympathize with Evelyn's plight. My colleague, who was treating her in the capital, unearthed a great deal about her past. Evelyn's past? Evelyn was an orphan. She learned to sing on a much less genteel stage. After seeing her perform, various patrons of the establishment would bid her for her other services. She had no choice in the matter. It's a miracle she was able to escape that world, but it left her with a chaotic way of conducting her personal life. It would be wrong for me to pass judgment on her in light of that. I'm letting her stay here for that time being. I suppose that's all we need to know. I'll come to my sister's house in just a moment. I believe I need to have a word about her, about how we handle our secret. And I'll clear up any confusion about Evelyn with the authorities. Alright, well then. Well, let me ransack the rest of your house, and then I will leave you alone. How to Live a Good Life by Professor Eakins and Sneak the Bard. Never wonder, ask. Only the brave wear white while eating pasta with red sauce. There is no such thing as useless knowledge, only knowledge not used. Don't throw an angry cat straight upwards. The best place to dance is under moonlight. Always leave an audience wanting more. The last chapter seems to have been ripped out. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Did I go in this one or not? The book is unreadable except for the cover. PL Star. And there's the cat. Wait a minute, that cat. Are you coming, detective? What? Okay. We're going to save here, because I want to kind of go and see what's down and out. I want to know where this house actually is located, if I can. Oh, I can, okay. Well, let's do it. I still want to know why this area is barred off. Doesn't make sense to have this in here if this can't be moved somehow. Welcome. I've cast a shroud of silence around us all so that Alfred won't hear us talking. I'm the one talking. I have to throw my voice with magic because I lack the proper vocal organs for human speech. And you are? His Eminence, Sir Whiskers the Third. Are you the cat from the poem I read as a child? No, I'm not that cat. He was my great-great-great-grandfather, or something like that. A little bit of coffee break here. Nothing like a fresh cup of coffee. Alright, where is Josiah? In another house. He's well enough for the moment. He sent me here to talk to you. Can we see Josiah? Not right now. He isn't having one of his lucid days, but I would be happy to introduce you later. But you belong to Josiah Wigram? The very same, though I say I belong to anyone is a bit of a slander. Why did you drop the lost cat flyer in the city? Oh, the old man didn't drop those flyers. I did. It was all magic. Why the ruse with the flyers? He didn't want Josiah's admirers to come looking. The family won't honor his last wish. How old is Josiah, precisely? Not entirely sure. Alfred is 61, and Josiah was at least 80 years old when Alfred was born. Wait, what? He's had several families in his very long life. How do you learn how to talk? After world divided, Josiah could no longer find any human earth mages to confer with. Thus he raised my ancestors to be sentient. I can communicate by using earth magic to vibrate the walls and furniture. Was Josiah alive when the world divided? Yes. He once told me he could feel the shearing as it happened. For that, and for a related reason, he briefly went mad. That's when he composed the famous poem while he was in the insane asylum. Indeed. So why are we here? Josiah is at the end of his life. He has one more wish before he is ready to depart this world. And that is? There's a creature he has read about in ancient books, the lunar butterfly. If you can bring him one, he can complete his final spell and depart the world in peace. Josiah said that the lunar butterfly only spawns within sight of Mount Nebros. There are records of a mountain village where the spawning happens every summer, but it is not in this world. And we find the lunar butterfly? My master has lived a very long time. Saying that some part of his unique magical legacy will be of use to you. A unique artifact, perhaps. I suppose that's everything. Do hurry. I don't know how much longer that poor old fool has. Oh. Oh, cool. Alright. Dr. Renault, where did you run off to? It's a long story. Nevertheless, Miss Harcourt is not dead. In fact, she has just brought a new life into the world. Dr. Alfred Wigram will bring her around soon enough. Have these rich twits truly wasted our time so carelessly? That's certainly one way to look at it. We'll be back shortly. There's one final question to answer. Well then what's the last question? Oh, so they just find the lunar butterflies? Find a mountain village near Nebros where the lunar butterflies swarm. Whiskers report says not in Cordelia's world. Even though they were in Alexandria's world. The only one village I can think of is in Nikolai's world. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, she doesn't have anything new. Cat's trying to chew a cord. Knock it off. No, I will take it from you. Come on now. You're being ridiculous. Good, Standing get some more of these. Oh, there we go. Just push up. Oh, well. Oh, the butterflies? They're everywhere. First thing in the morning. Okay. There are some new things in stock. The newcomers are getting from their cousins in Luskia. Alrighty. We'd probably raid this place if we didn't have to keep coming back each year. I don't know whether it's good or bad that you all arrived when you did, but at least the store was stocked. Oh. Just glad to be alive and feeling sunshine. People complain about the newcomers, but they converted a truck into a tractor. Butterflies? Of course, every morning. They're a bit of a nuisance, to be honest. Huh. Butterflies? The glowy ones? I've seen a few, but only first thing in the morning. Alright. Most of us have to sleep in the barn. At least it's indoors. If we wash our clothes enough, we won't get bed bugs. I don't think I can do this. At least the rain won't wake us up. You're welcome to sleep in any place you find this clean. You again. Is the war almost over then? Butterflies, you just see them in the morning. You still mess up all your endings. How come they can't make a pierogi? It's not that hard. There's too many chores out here. Somehow I have more kids to look after now. When can we go back to the city? We're allowed to run again. I don't care where you come from. I'm always happy to see children play. Appin? No, he's from a different tribe. We don't like him either. Hello again. We've got more space these days. Butterflies? We'll wake you up early if you want to see them. Okay, now I'm just going to try to find like a card player. Alright, 150. Let's go ahead and, where am I? Anyone see anything? Not yet. That's a little nice, that's a nice little village back there. Great, hey? You've all been there before? We have. We were not in a position to enjoy the bucolic ambience at the time. As long as we're waiting, I have a question. Yes? This guy, Jesse or whatever, he was alive when the world split apart? Apparently. What did he think was happening? What did everyone else think was happening? As long as we're talking about it. In my world, magic disappeared, and there was a huge famine and earthquakes. They thought that basically everyone in the world died. Serene and the surrounding farms were all that was left. Coffee break. What did the people in all the other worlds think? It was similar on the Tish Peninsula. Untrained people suddenly gained tremendous magical power. Supernatural large storms blew in from the wind shrine. All the cities of the north were destroyed, and travel beyond the peninsula was impossible for many years. Even the Grand-speaking tribes thought the storms had wiped everyone else out. In my country, things didn't change that much. Leds and Luskia were still there, right next to us. They were still a threat. On a target, depending on how you look at it. But what did they think happened to Rain and Leorinia? I mean, I didn't go to school for very long, or study hard. During infantry training, they told us that the Corsican War was more intense in the west, and that they destroyed themselves. It was supposed to serve as a warning of what would happen to us. What about you guys? It was a subject of much academic debate. The leading theory was that the unregulated use of magic had caused a debate to accumulate in the reservoir of fire, earth, and wind mages. Something like a magical sinkhole collapsed the rest of the civilization. That was part of the reason the Daikon was built, but there was very little further investigation. Really? Nobody wanted to know more than that? It's like when one of your neighbors dies. Everyone always asks, how did it happen? But they're just trying to make sure it's something that won't happen to them. Once they think they're safe, they don't really care anymore. Oh, look. Oh, so pretty. Do we bring a net? I believe this is just what we're looking for. Let's take it back to the Wigram mansion. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. I want to know where the water shrine and fire shrine are. I forgot the wind shrine I already did a long time ago with, what's his name? This person, again, looks way out of, maybe from another one of their games. Maybe it's a little like Easter egg. But yeah, like, where's the fire shrine? Where's the water shrine? You know, going around here. Just trying up here, but that's the duck dog shrine. How did the lunar barfly get out of the jar? Ah! Sergeant Canoe, are you alright? What in the world? Oh, hello there. When did you get back? I have a rose in my mouth? All roses. What's happened? Sort of magical kerfuffle. It's embarrassing to say I didn't quite notice it at first. Didn't notice how much of anything this morning, in fact. What's wrong with Neville? First I thought it was a terrible hangover. Then I tried to walk back out the door. Now I gather someone's involved us in an especially complicated spell. Have you seen anyone else? Annabelle came by here, looking quite worried. She's a deft hand with magic. That and she grew up here. She blurted out something about this being the house's magic maze. How did she enter and exit? She appeared like you did, and vanished into the southeast corner of the room. Not common enough to follow, though. With lunch coming on, that might change. I'm sure you'll have it sorted in no time. Gardens, whole gardens, overflowing with ivory. Oh, doctor, is there anything you can do? What happened? Linda and Harry have lost their wits. Linda can't speak, but all that I can do to keep Harry from hurling himself against the wall. This happened at the same time as the magic maze? Just before. Have you seen or heard anyone else? Annabelle came in the same way you did. She was moving rather quickly and seemed quite upset. She disappeared behind the candelabra above the bookshelf. Oh, and I saw Stokes too, of all people, but he was caught up trying to find Lady Catherine. If anyone knows how to get around the house, it would be the butler. Of course. Alright, not that one. There we go. Dr. Renault, are others coming to help? What happened here? Someone's cast a spell of mass confusion. Are you certain? Oh yes. I was once caught up in a robbery where the criminals were using one. You never forget it, once you felt it. But you're not affected? I've been constantly refreshing my personal protection wards ever since the Capitol disaster. I told Mother she ought to do likewise, but here we are. Did you see anyone else come through? No, but I did hear Lady Catherine and Julia in the hall. Julia? Yeah. She and her aunt were arguing quite loudly. Something about having to go right now. Did you see anyone come through here? Oh, okay. Julia? Okay, yep. Nope. Come on. Alright. There we go. Dr. Renault, what are you doing here? What happened? Someone activated the house's magic maze. I recognized it instantly. Sadly, I don't remember how to get around it. The last time this happened, I was a child. Who would know? Either Stokes or Annabelle would probably know how to move about. You seen Catherine or Julia? No, but I heard them crowing on their way to the second floor. Thought it was suspicious that they were getting along. Catherine has always resented everyone in Grandfather's third family. Third family? Grandfather has been married at least 3 times, the old hound. Julia is his youngest grandchild and his favorite. She's set to inherit this house when the old man kicks off. And my father will inherit the other house. Auntie will have to fight it out with her late husband's family for one of their houses. Would Catherine go as far as to hurt Julia? Aunt Catherine doesn't have the stomach for blood. I don't think, but she's an inveterate schemer. That's a big word. And poor Julia can't even use a drop of magic. The exit is just in this nook. Why, thank you, sir. Dr. Renault, we're in a dreadful state. Mr. Stokes is being thrashed about by the house magic. It comes and goes. Where's Lady Catherine? Truly do not know. I have not been able to find either one of them with the magic maze in the state. You're the butler of the house. You must have some way of getting around in an event like this. I think it's best for everyone's safety if we simply wait for... Mr. Stokes, please. We'll be in trouble with the police. Very well. Take this. It reveals the shape of the magic maze and unlocks certain new pathways. Okay. Oh. This is fun. I like this. This is awesome. All right. So we go there. There's that spot right there. All right. See, and it resets you, so then you go back. Oh, okay. Dr. Renault? Have you seen Lady Catherine? I suspect she is at the root of all this. I haven't. Annabelle ran off looking for them. I don't want to trouble myself with the magic maze. At any rate, Annabelle is much more capable of defending herself against magic than I am. Where's Annabelle going? She just passed back through here, saying something about her uncle's house. She jumped back into the magic maze over there. What, her uncle has to do with the site situation here? I don't know. This family has always been overwrought with mess. Okay. But there's this down here. Where's this go? Ooh. Remember, scoring more points will help you win the game. It's not clear if this book is literal or figurative. Ooh, another Midas gloves. Wait a second. Wait a second. Doubles. Does this stack? Does this stack? If the Midas gloves stack, then I am looking really good to have a lot of money here. Ooh. To find out what appears to be a children's book. Oh, I already saw this one. Where's the green go? Oh, okay. Luck tome. Okay. Alright. Green. White. White. Dr. Renault. Annabelle, what's going on here? My mother is pursuing another one of her schemes against Julia. I think this one really might get someone hurt. What does she want with Julia? Julia's grandfather's favorite. She's going to inherit the house. Probably any day now. Mother's been obsessed by this fact for years. She's done something to Julia in the past? Yes, she confided with my uncle to have Julia born in the other world, so that she wouldn't have magic. Do you think she'd hurt Julia? I don't know. She might do something to keep Julia locked away during the probate period. Or she may have offered Julia some kind of deal, but the deals you get from my mother are never to your advantage. Why wouldn't she want Julia to have magic? When grandfather dies, his inheritance will be split up. The houses are one thing, but grandfather's real bequest is his magical legacy. He has a trove of magical artifacts and spellbooks, and even powerful enchantments that will outlive him and can be passed down. By denying Julia magic, my mother made grandfather's legacy useless to her. I don't know, she might do something to keep Julia. Okay, yeah. What are you doing now? Trying to reach the shortcut to my uncle's house. But I think mother specifically excluded me from the magic maze and portal keys. I'm not sure if we'll be able to cross over to my uncle's house, but I think I can get us to the portal. Perfect. Please come along. Annabelle? I'm stuck over here. My mother didn't set wards in the maze specifically for me, or my mother did set wards specifically for me. I'll be fine, but Julia might not be. You'll have to stop them. I'll reveal an exit in case you need to prepare yourself for whatever might happen. Alright. And that's where that comes into play, okay. Come on now. Any locked doors that are open now? Nope. Oh, there's the kitty. This way, hurry. Where are you leading us? To Josiah's true home. Oh, I already saw this. Come on. Let's go, kitty. Oh, is this the ice place? Where are we? Pretty sure this is my world. This is the house where Josiah lived with his first family. His wife was from the east. She disappeared along with the children when the world split. It took him decades to find a way to get back here. By then it was too late. Alfred and Catherine are up ahead in Josiah's room. They won't let me interfere, but they're no match for you. Please help Julia. It would break the old man's heart if something were to happen to her. Come on, now. I wonder what that thing was, that little human-looking thing. Didn't do anything when I was trying to, you know, react to it. Let's give a little bit. There you go. 200 HP for you. Strength tome. As you can see, I bought a couple strength tomes for Agata. Magic. Let's just. Oh, okay. Luck. Bends my luck guy and evade. There we go. Strength tome. Come on now. Where are we going? Yes. Bede's couch. Kinda wish this was in alphabetical order. Right there. You can hear the ocean. Oh, conch. You can hear the ocean and something beneath it. Wait, is it a weapon? Golden head? Juna's head, but made of gold. Blunt. When did I get that? Oh, okay, whatever. What item is this? Is it a key item? No. Is it an accessory? No. Armor? Oh, right there. It's a hat. Whose hat is it, though? It's hers? Okay. Weird. Alrighty then. Oh, sorry about that. I was confused. How are you going to explain this to the authorities? I'll tell them that Julia chose to follow her grandfather. She's a legal adult who can make her own decisions. Follow him where? Josiah somehow obtained a lunar butterfly and completed his last spell. It opened a door into another world. He's not risking much, given his advanced age, but Julia is a different story, and she followed him in. They just went into my world, right? That's the only world you people don't have a house in. The only thing she won't know how to deal with is properly seasoned food. No, we already deduced the existence of the world within the Wind Shrine. She isn't there. Josiah always theorized about the existence of a fifth world, the world where magic originates. And now he's opened the door to go there. Or so he believes. I knew he might try something foolish at the end. That's why I kept him here. Each of them is more dysfunctional than the last. Julia followed her grandfather into that realm in hopes of acquiring the magic she failed to be born with. Shouldn't we wait and hope for her success? Where's the gateway? Through the passage to your left in a shrouded room. You're much more likely than either of us to be able to pull her out of it, whatever that place is. Okay. Don't look at me like that. I'm merely helping my niece pursue her own ends. Yeah. Okay. What's that red? Oh. It's so loud, it's so bright. It smells like lightning and blood. Even my teeth are vibrating. Help us. Julia? Josiah? She can't follow where I'm going. Not yet. I caught her before she went too deep, but something came back with her. Something native to this world. I can force it to emerge from her, but I won't be able to defeat it on my own. You'll have to do that. Do it. Oh, she doesn't have a buffet. That's okay. Is this thing weak against magic? Or... we'll find out here real quick if this was a good call or not. There we go, bud. Go ahead and get this going. Doesn't seem to be hurt against piercing damage. Well, let's see if this does it. Nope. That was stupid of me. Okay. Foolish of me, I should say. Well, now I know for the next round. Pyroclasm. Okay, we're gonna give seconds to Nikolai here. We're just gonna switch out for the Rubit. Get some clairvoyance on this Phaenos. Okay. Well, it doesn't even have that much health left. Creature formed of boiling quintessence. There you go. Have some heavy artillery, my good sir. Yeah, you're not gonna make it out, bud. I defeated Bobby. Bobby was my friend. I don't know if that's how much Val I would have gotten or not. I gotta fight one of those Kraken captains again. Where? What happened? We've got you. Grandpa! He's gone. No. We have to go. Hi. Oh, I don't get to explore that world? And you all heard Lady Catherine say these things? Yes. And she was the only person in a position to control the magic maze in that way, to say nothing of the locked gateway to the other world. If this had happened even a few months ago, nobody would believe the story. A man with houses in 3 worlds? Imagine. We've got our work cut out for us, don't we? Are they really going to be able to prove that lady, what's her name, meant to get rid of her niece? Yeah, that's kind of a sophisticated bump off. Are people even going to understand it? We have courts for magical crimes. There is voluminous case laws about such things, and no shortages of expert witnesses who can educate the jury. I'd hate to be a member of the family, though. It wasn't always bad. Josiah always got along with his children and grandchildren when they were young. But after a while, the children of a rich family start thinking about all the things they could have if the patriarchy were dead. Speaking of inheritance, this is yours. Received cat charm. What will you do now? I'll go back to the capital. I'd rather an active social life there in Josiah's boyhood flat. There was another house this whole time? Oh, it's been cats only for several decades. You wouldn't like it. See you again, travelers. If our journey gets any stranger than this, I'm not sure I'll be able to handle it. Cat charm. Max wear plus 252. Wear gains HP regain in battle, and plus 20 AP regain. That's pretty good. Alrighty. Kind of bummed I didn't get to like actually do anything in that other world. Actually, wait a second. Also, why was the kitchen all... Let me see here. I'm just curious. I gotta check something out real quick here. So I don't quite understand why the kitchen... and that one guy's house was blocked off. I hope cases like this aren't the new norm. Why design this in this way? You can easily just have it where it's a wall. I don't understand. Oh. So I can. This reminds me of that one world that Alexandra was in. Obviously this is Ben's world, but I still want to know why I wasn't able to go back and do anything about those bandits or whatnot. Nope. Okay then. Well, I'm gonna double back out of here and then we'll call it for this episode. So this is Polm. Please like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking so far. All right, bye everyone.